Hi guys, it's the 5th of, well, just turned the 6th of February 2016. And I was working in um, a journal I'm setting up, and I thought maybe some of you might be interested, so I'll video it. And so I hope it makes sense to you. You know, I hadn't planned this, and I'm just going to go ahead and discuss what I'm doing. I am a very avid magazine clipper. I don't buy magazines. I don't have subscriptions, but I do grab them at garage sales and thrift stores, and once in a while I swipe one from a doctor's waiting room. But shh. And so I go through them with a keen eye because I have seen some amazing phrases, let's say within a slogan for um, shampoo. Actually, I cut one out yesterday. Let me find it for you. Play it by ear was the phrase on a shampoo ad. And then I collect things like 50 things I want to do this month, live it up, use your intuition, thrive, philosophy, even one that says oops. Everything I show you is likely going to be backwards on this vid. I have it on mirror because it's easier for me looking into the camera. I should change that back. So I have whole stacks of little phrases I've cut from magazines. And I just keep them. I tuck them away and keep them. And then I'll pull out whole pages and they stack into four different categories. Well, three different categories. First is the ones that are like a really cool background that I can take out the middle ad or whatever it is and use the background in an art journal, in a collage, you know, things like that. And then the faces, because a lot of magazines have full page ads for things like makeup and so on, shampoos. And so I'll take those out, I'll tear those out and put them in a separate file because I love to use them for drawing. I use those as models for face drawing and practicing faces. Amazing how, because they perfect them so much with the lighting and the makeup and so on, it gives you beautiful lines to draw, just beautiful. And the third set of pages that I divide into are things I can cut out, things that are in the middle of a page or a picture or a design or something that just is part of a page, but you have to cut it out. So then I save all of those. Now, I use lots in my collaging and lots in my art journals and things like that. But then I have this little journal. It's just a dollar store journal. Okay, and I decorate the cover. I always decorate the covers in my journals, you know, and I usually coat them or top them with something as cheap as the this stuff here, the really, well, shoot, I can't reach it, the really wide packing tape, the clear packing tape, and you go over it, and it's, my cover's completely watertight now, but I buy the Ring brand or style because you can't break the backs of them. You can pack as much paste ins, you can put as many add-ins as you want, and you're not going to break the spine of the book. So they're perfect. And I love this size. So what I do is I make myself a pre-done journal or prompt journal. And it's a prompt for both art collaging, art journal pages, and writing. If you want to do writing, fine. If you don't, I am a writer, so that's part of what I do. So I have taken the pictures that I don't use in other things, but I obviously loved to begin with, and they end up sitting in the file folder for a while, you know, before I actually am ready to use them up, sort of thing. And I'll take those and I'll paste, or I'll you know, put them in the book, one per page, and they can be anything. That's the hands. The woman was holding the thing in her hands, and this was, oops, that's an adult cartoon type thing that I thought was hilarious at a tree in the forest. And Marilyn, I've already started to do some silver stuff around her. I love Marilyn. And this I've already written what I want in there. But there's all kinds of pictures of all kinds of things. Sometimes I have to see that bathtub was it had to do with nail polish, the color of nail polish, but it was a color drop that was coming over an old tub. And that old picture from the Life magazine. And then a baby playing the drums. There's just some pictures that I cut them out because I find them interesting. They tickle me. This doll is absolutely beautiful. And I only put her down with 1/2 so I could write underneath her because I have some stuff I want to write about. Now, these things in this book are not a personal journal. I don't get personal in the book. For example, with a page that this one says, "Don't be a freak, not a clone," and I just write about how it's good if we're not, if we have our own individual personality. This one I cut out. It says it's a mod world, and so I just write a little bit about how when I was a young girl, mod was the cool word. I mean, it was really the cool word. With the scissors and hair, that was from a hair ad or a shampoo ad. And I cut it out and I talk about how getting a haircut can make us feel 100% better, or getting something done with our hair, and so on. So I cut all these pictures out of the magazines and I lay them into this empty book, this blank dollar store notebook. And then when I'm feeling like I want to do a really quick creative something, or I want to, start the words flowing on something. If I'm trying to write and things aren't coming, I'll just go. This is my writing doodle book, my art journal doodle book. This is a prompt book, so I can go through the pages. There, see, there's a picture of Marie Curie and zebras. I mean, I loved the picture, but for some reason it sat in the file folder for a while. So I go through the book and I'll look at one and I'll go, oh, that's what I wanted to write about that. And so I'll write and it'll get something going. It'll make me feel like I'm being creative again. And so this cheap little notebook with bunches of cheap cutout pictures and slogans and groups of words and so on is a tremendous boon when you're just feeling a little lack of creativity, because going and journaling on one of the pages with the ready prompt, or writing about what you see in the picture you cut out, it can be wonderful. So if you're interested, start one, because and you pre-fill them. Most of these pages, there's only 3 pages so far that have anything on them as far as writing goes. I pre-paste and then leave some room for whatever else I want to do with regard to that picture. So it's a ready-made prompted journal that I can pick up and work in at any time. And almost, well, $1 plus a few cents for the magazines to cut them up. And I get stuff from every kind of magazine, including the flyers that come to the door. There's all kinds of glossy, beautiful pictures in there and stuff, all kinds of words. You can get all kinds of text and type out of the ads, the glossy delivered ads and so on. So check everything out and put it away, and you can set up a prompt journal for yourself and get those juices flowing, those creative juices flowing. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I just thought I'd share, seeing as I was doing some stuff in it this evening. Enjoy your weekend, guys, and enjoy life on the Av Show.